Hello students. In continuation with the lecture series on reproduction in organisms, which is the first chapter of class 12 biology. Today we will deal with the topic gamete transfer. So before moving forward, I would once again like to remind you, please subscribe my channel. So what is gamete transfer? It is the process. What is it? It is the process of bringing together the male and female gametes. What is gamete transfer? It is the process of bringing together the male and female gametes for fertilization. So what is gamete transfer? It is the process of bringing together the male and female gametes for fertilization. In a majority of organisms, the male gametes are motile, while the female gametes are non-motile or stationary. Non-motile or stationary. But in algae and fungi, both the gametes, both male and female gametes are motile. But in algae and fungi, both male and female gametes are motile. So what is gamete transfer? It is the process of bringing together the male and female gametes for fertilization. In majority of organisms or many of their organisms, the male gametes are motile, while the female gametes are non-motile or stationary. But in algae and fungi, both male and female gametes are motile. So for bringing together the male and female gametes, a medium is required, a medium is necessary. In plants like algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, algae, bryophytes and pteridophytes, water is the medium. Water is the medium through which gametes transfer takes place. But a large number of male gametes, they fail to reach the female gametes. What happens? A large number of the male gametes fail to reach the female gametes. So to compensate the loss of male gametes, the male gametes are produced in large numbers in comparison to the female gametes. As a matter of fact, the number of male gametes produced is several thousand times. Several thousand times more than the number of female gametes produced. To bring together the male and female gametes, a medium is required. A medium is required. In plants like algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, water is the medium for bringing together the male and female gametes. But a larger number of male gametes here, they fail to reach the female gametes. So to compensate this loss, to overcome this loss, the number of male gametes is several thousand times more than the number of female gametes. In plants having seed or in seed plants, pollen grains, they are the carriers of male gametes. They are the carriers of, in seed plants, pollen grains are the carriers of female gametes, and ovule have the egg. In seed plants, pollen grains are carriers of male gametes, and ovules, and ovule has the egg, Now pollen grains that are produced in anthers. Where are pollen grains produced? They are produced in anthers. Have to be transferred to stigma. It is necessary for the pollen grains that are produced in anthers to be transferred to stigma so that it can lead to fertilization. So the pollen grains are carriers of male gametes, and ovule has the egg. The pollen grains which are produced in anthers, it is necessary for them to be transferred to stigma. Only then the fertilization can occur. In bisexual self-fertilizing plants, what happens? Anther and stigma. They are located close to each other. What happens in bisexual self-fertilizing plants? Anther and stigma, they are located close to each other. And so transfer of pollen grains to stigma, transfer of pollen grains to stigma is easy. But what happens in cross pollinating plants? But what happens in cross pollinating plants, including dioecious plants? But what happens in the cross-pollinating plants or dioecious plants? An agent, and the agent may be wind, water, or insect or insects. It is required. These things are required for transfer of pollen grains to stigma of the pistil. Transfer of pollen grains to stigma of the pistil. And this transfer of pollen grains to the stigma of the pistil is called pollination. What is pollination? It is the transfer of pollen grains to stigma, or you can say it is the process of transfer of pollen grains to stigma. Two things are quite necessary. First of all, successful transfer and coming together of gametes. Both of them are quite necessary for fertilization. So in seed plants, pollen grains are the carriers of male gametes, and ovule has the egg, or ovules have the egg. Pollen grains that are produced in anthers, it is necessary to transfer them to stigma so that fertilization can occur. In bisexual self-fertilizing plants, where the anther and stigma are very close to each other, so transfer of pollen grains to stigma is easy. But in cross-pollinating plants, including the dioecious plants, an agent is required. Since both of them are not close to each other here, so an agent is required in the form of, it may be wind, water, or insects. So the transfer of pollen grains to stigma of the pistil can take place. So this process of transfer of pollen grains to stigma is known as pollination. So successful transfer and coming together of gametes. These are very essential for the process of fertilization to occur. So that's all for today. We will continue with this lecture series and until then, we meet. Please subscribe my channel and like and share my videos.